Yeah, it's good riddance for the first half of the year, Mike. Obviously, inflation fears have been paramount. Today, we got a bit of a break with a drop in the 10-year all through the day. And it's going to be interesting to see over the next few weeks. We're going to get the second quarter earnings from all the big tech bellwethers, which are going to, have risks of having a restoration hardware type of event. But what makes me hopeful about investing in tech is just that the beat down that a lot of the names are taken already, and specifically the growth tech names. I think there was a survey done today by CNBC for Delivering Alpha where they asked respondents, which of the subsectors are you most excited about for the second half of the year? And I think growth tech was at the bottom of the list with something like 3%. So that sentiment is hopefully a counter signal about what may work. Something so bad it has nowhere to go but up in the second half of the year. So despite all the noise right now about fears of inflation, I hope that the core PCE from this morning showed that we're back to November levels. It seems to be dropping for 3 months now. Hopefully the 10-year dropping is beneficial for the tech stocks in general, because as that drops and people get beyond the inflation fears, they'll start to look around and see a lot of these names have been significantly sold off.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the growth tech segment of this market led the downturn, right? I mean, it really peaked almost a year and a half ago as a group. If you look at the kind of disruptive tech baskets, recent IPOs, all that stuff. And they did have, I guess in aggregate, a decline of 70-ish% if you want to look at the most extreme version of that. What gives you confidence, though, that the thing that led the way up into the peak last time is going to be the place that's going to revive in the most dramatic way right now? Or do you actually not think that the whole group is going to have that kind of recovery?
Yeah, I think it's fair to say, we're not just going to snap back to all-time highs or anything like that. There's obviously been a lot of damage done, and a lot of names are going to never recover, probably, within growth tech. But what makes me hopeful, Mike, is just that the outperformance of the NASDAQ and even the Russell to, if you want to say growth tech is represented by ARK, ARK peaked to February of 2021. I think up until today, the outperformance of NASDAQ and Russell versus ARK was something like 40 to 50%. ARK down like 70+%. Obviously, that's extreme. It was extreme on the way up in 2020, but prior to that, ARK and NASDAQ, stayed pretty close together. So I think there is an overdue nature to see that snap back. And one thing that I find interesting is that since the May 12th lows, ARK has actually outperformed both NASDAQ and Russell. So it wouldn't surprise me to, so much bad news is priced into so many of these kinds of names that they can continue to work, even if we get a warning from a Facebook or an Amazon next month.